did not happen in America. It did not happen in the United States of America. It didn't happen. I can't say. I can't just, you know what I'm saying, forget about the motherland. But did not happen in Africa. Did not happen in Jamaica, Bahamas, or none of that. You know, it went down in Haiti, the greatest Black history event in world history happened in Haiti, not in America, not nowhere else. It happened in the very country that they force you guys to not even think about, not even talk about, or even support, which goes beyond the contents of this conversation. So I'm gonna post right quick for my folks on Facebook, and we about to jump straight to it. Now, why do I say that? I mean, because being in America, we get taught and force fed all types of BS and misinformation. Many of you guys know I'm telling the truth. We get force fed and taught a whole lot of misinformation. One of our kids, all minds are backwards, and they're praising their shoes, their clothes, and cars and stuff they don't even have. You know what I'm saying? All these man-made things they worship, they idolize, and literally killing themselves to get those, or killing other people to obtain them. The greatest moment that ever happened in Black history was the Haitian Revolution, led by General Toussaint Louverture, and followed by Jean-Jacques Dessalines, Henry Christophe, Suzanne Belair. I mean, there's quite a few other names that was involved. It wasn't just something ran by Toussaint. He just up and ran and did his thing. Shout out to everybody on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Please like, subscribe, comment, thumbs up, hearts, all that technical, emotional stuff. Let people know that you live. Please like and share, comment, whatever questions you got, I can answer. Believe me, I'm the one. All right. So you all know I'm King KevinDorival. Today is February 21st, 2023. Just gave birth to my beautiful, beautiful baby girl. So I have two daughters now. I feel like a real man now, a real father. So shout out to all my fathers out there. Bless up, Gee, my little brother tuned in. Supported big bro. Everybody else who's tuned in. Now listen, the greatest moment that ever happened in Black history happened in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that enough. Haiti sparked revolutions in America. It sparked revolutions throughout the Caribbean. Wherever there was oppression at around the world, it was Haiti that sparked it. Nat Turner, he sparked that. He sparked that. Denmark Vesey, he sparked that. Gabriel, he sparked that. The Louisiana Revolution happened in 1811. Haiti sparked that. All that happened in the U.S. Many of you all may think, and I'm going to fast forward quite a bit here, about a century, that the Civil War was something, getting our freedom during the Civil War and in America, and Abraham Lincoln, the Proclamation 1963, Emancipation Proclamation gave Black people their freedom, which it really didn't. Really, the African Americans fought for that. And he didn't even want to do that. He didn't even care about the slave. He just wanted he didn't want the South to succeed, you know what I'm saying? So to break off from the Union, which they already broke off because the war started. But even fast forward from that, Civil War to Civil Rights, MLK, you know what I'm saying? Even that, as great as it was, we got the right to vote, we got the right to get on the bus, sit on, beg white folks to let us sit down at their tables so that we can get fed sandwiches and drink coffees and talk. But even with those boycotts, which I give mad props and respect because they showed unity. So I'm not downplaying the Civil War, but many people died in the Civil War, the boycotts, the sit-ins. I'm not downplaying those things. Please hear me. Anybody who know me know I'm big on history. You know what I'm saying? I don't care where it's at around the world, what culture. I'm big on history. All cultures. I study all cultures, and it helps me appreciate my African culture. You know what I'm saying? So you see him rocking my dashiki and everything. So yes. Now check it. Now the civil rights movement was big. MLK got it passed in the 60s before he before he passed away. But get this though, that was not the greatest achievement of Black people, because we got the right to sit down and eat with white folks or get on the bus. Now we got the right to get on the bus, but we the only ones on the bus. We got the right to sit in on the counters, but we got no money to pay these folks to sit on their counters and eat their food. I mean, of course, some of us got money, but vast majority of us, we still own less than 3% of the land. Black farmers own less than 1% of the land in America. So a lot of these things you guys are celebrating that they put into your face to celebrate really don't mean, really has little economic value. It might have some sort of emotional value, like, you know, being happy that President Obama, you know, we had a Black president in the White House. What did he do for Black people? You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't a great achievement in Black history. That was just something to make us feel good. You see, you guys don't understand one thing about being Black in a white man's world. They understand that we like to feel good. They understand that we like to feel good. Give us a parade, give us a statue, make us feel good. Allow us to dance and drink ourselves to oblivion. Make us feel good. Give us these holidays. But they can give us land, reparations, property, you know what I'm saying? Real substance, things that really could last and could be passed on, something beneficial that could be passed on to the next generation. We ain't gonna get that. Not unless we fight for it, like they did during the civil rights movement, which I do give props for. But the real nitty-gritty battle that they don't teach in Black history, not in schools, barely in books, unless you got a conscious Black teacher. Like my Professor Julian Smith over here in Atlanta teaching in middle school. You know what I'm saying? He's African American, but he all for Haitian history. Matter of fact, these flags behind me, those both are Haitian flags. The all black one, and then the red and blue one right there. And then you got the UNIA flag behind me as well. Marcus Garvey. You know what I'm saying? One God, one aim, one destiny. But listen up. I just mentioned to you the revolutions and the rebellions that Haitians. I didn't mention the one that happened to the Carriacou Island with Tula, that Danny Glover starred in that movie. Speaking of Danny Glover, you know what I'm saying? But let me rewind. The Tula rebellion in the Carriacou Island, the Dutch colonized that island, right? But Tula and his people, they never met Toussaint. Never read a piece of paper, but they heard about Toussaint and the Haitians fighting over there, you know what I'm saying, fighting the French, the British, the US, Spain, and beating, whooping their ass left and right, kicking ass, taking names type shit. Real Bruce Lee, real Blade, you know what I'm saying, all that, real Avengers type stuff. I mean, horses, guns, real hand-to-hand battle. Not no talking and posting stuff on beefing on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Trying to start a war on YouTube and your Twitter fingers. No, real hand-to-hand combat, swords, bombs, guns, horses, diving, jumping, punching, stabbing, cutting heads, machetes, the whole nine. This was real hand-to-hand Black masculinity. Real Black masculinity, or at least epitome of masculinity at that time, going down. And they won. That's why Haiti fights to this very day. America fights to this very day, you know what I'm saying, to project Black men as effeminized, sensitive, soft punks. You see the article, you see the cover, Ebony, right? What they did, my man Jonathan Major. You see that, right? The guy who starred in the show Lovecraft Country. He did the movie, what's that movie Spike Lee just came out? Five Brothers, I think it's called. The movie Spike Lee, The World Movie. I mean, he done it. I mean, this dude is you know, the next generation of Black masculinity. Matter of fact, I met him in Atlanta. I took a picture with him in Atlanta. I wish I had brought the picture up before I was doing this video. But anyway, then you got, you know, ASAP Rocky, Rihanna in the front. So masculinity is being challenged. General Toussaint Louverture set the tone, the power, the information of Black people rising to the top, being self-sufficient, having their sovereignty, wrote their own constitution. General Toussaint wrote the first constitution in the Caribbean, only the second constitution in the Western Hemisphere after the United States Constitution, but the first constitution in the world to write that everybody is free, man and woman. It really meant it. So, hey, I appreciate that, Grace. Cashapp, you got the Cashapp inside the thing, y'all. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and drop the Cashapp in my on Instagram before Instagram thing is over. So it's Courage to Believe, and if you're on Facebook, YouTube, you'll see it in the description. Support, support, support. Keep this movement going. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm doing my thing, but let me get back to this. Now, Haiti has fought so long. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for the congratulations on the baby. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. Hey, check out my man, you know what I'm saying, the Cremas. Bless up, brother. Bless up. You know, my brother Hippolyte been looking out for me and supporting his brother from day one, man. Support on Instagram, ARCACHON Cremas. You know what I'm saying? Check them out, you know. Great Cremas. Matter of fact, hey, brother, I need a bottle for congratulations, man. But check it. Haiti has always been at the forefront. Haiti has always been at the forefront of freedom. As a matter of fact, if your ancestors, if you were African American, listen to me clearly, if you were African American and have ancestors who were on the plantations during the early 19th, early 18th, well, early, I would say late 18th century, early 19th century, you know what I'm saying, like 1804 to 1810, if your people can make it to the Haiti, to the island of Haiti back then, if they could make it somehow, some way, they were freed automatically. The only country in the world at that time, only country for a span of good 10, 15 years, only country, while the whole world is flooded with slavery from the transatlantic slave trade. I mean, the whole world, everybody, the United States, Caribbean islands, what else? What else was doing it? Latin America. I mean, South America. Haiti was the only country that black folks are walking around free. You cannot see that nowhere else in the world. You might have a few communities where people are hiding in the jungles. You know what I'm saying? Like they're doing in Haiti. People are hiding in the jungles. The Jamaica, the Maroons are hiding in the jungles. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, guerrilla warfare against the oppressors. Even though the many islands had slave rebellions, you know, I just mentioned the Tula and the Caracas Island. They had the Tula's the guy's name who led the revolution. Even though they had it, it wasn't successful. Jamaica had a humongous slave rebellion called a Tacky Rebellion or a Tacky Revolution. That battle, they weren't successful, but they got their attention. But what I did like about Jamaica in that battle is that it woke people up to be like, look, man, we could win this if we unify. Like Haiti unified, thanks to the brilliancy and statesmanship of General Toussaint Louverture. There's a gentleman named by Marcus Garvey, the Honorable Marcus Garvey, who that black and green flag, red, black, green flag behind me, that's who made that flag, UNIE flag, Universal Negro Approving Association. This man said in his book, as a matter of fact, I just happen to have it in front of me. You look at the answers. This book here, Marcus Garvey, Life and Lessons. I'm going to read this to you guys, and it behooves you to read it yourself. Awesome book. Black empowerment, black self-improvement, self-determination, will, all that good stuff. This is the book to read. Not only is it a great book, it's his real black history and his real lessons. I'm going to read you guys. I'm going to read this. Actually, I probably could say it, recite it myself, but I'm going to read this. It's very important. Black History Month, Black History Year. This is called Fellow Men of the Negro Race. This is on African fundamentalism. Fellow men of the Negro race, greeting. The time has come for the Negro to forget and to cast behind him the hero worship and adoration of other races and to start out immediately, right, to create and emulate heroes of his or her own image. We must canalize our own saints, create our own martyrs, and elevate the positions of fame and honor Black men and women who have made a distinct contributions to racial history, to our racial history. Sojourner Truth is worthy of the place of sainthood alongside Joan of Arc, Crispus Attucks, and George William Gordon are entitled to the halo of martyrdom with no less glory than the martyrs of any other race. General Toussaint Louverture's brilliancy as a soldier and statesman is outshone that of Cromwell, Napoleon, and Washington. Hence, is entitled to the highest place amongst all heroes of men. That's Marcus Garvey's words, y'all. Africa has produced countless numbers of men and women in times of war and in peace, whose luster and bravery outshine those of any other people. Then why not see good and perfection in ourselves? Ladies and gentlemen, I got to give that a round of applause to the Honorable Messiah Marcus Garvey. To the Honorable Messiah Marcus Garvey. Now, he said this about General Toussaint. Marcus Garvey is the godfather of Black supremacy, godfather of Black power and Black pride and Black excellence. He set that standard. For him to have said that, and I was saying this before I read this book, but for him to have said that, not in the middle of the book, not in the back of the book, but page 3 of his biography. Well, autobiography, actually. And this book is actually signed by Dr. Umar Johnson back in 2017. I meant to remind him of that. He was up in Atlanta last year. Page 3 of the book. I'm not making this up. This is page 3. Doesn't that say page 3 on the bottom? Doesn't that say page 3 at the bottom? If I'm making this up, doesn't that say page 3? Very early in the book, he says that. Not in the middle, not in the back, very front. To set the tone, let you guys know. So you gotta ask yourself, why don't they teach this information in schools? Why don't teach about General Toussaint Louverture in school? And to be honest, I was surprised. America actually used to teach this information in schools during the time of segregation, the Jim Crow laws, the separate equal, whites only, black only, yada yada. They was teaching Haitian Revolution during that time. Matter of fact, there's a professor that teaches at University of Massachusetts, William Bracey, Professor Bracey, said in his lecture, when he was growing up in school, they were teaching that. And kids were fighting on who was going to play Toussaint. Who was going to, and this is American students now, African Americans, before we became negrotized, you know what I'm saying? To where we started fighting amongst each other and thinking that, oh, cause you from here, you from there, that, you know what I'm saying? F you, forget this, I'm gonna beat you up, you can't dress like us, you can't talk like us, you know what I'm saying? That all that division. Before that was going on, when we had unity, actual Black pride, when we had invested heavily in our culture, in the future of our children, for our community, we actually supported, encouraged, and taught a lot about the Haitian Revolution because it was that big of a deal. Listen, I'm not saying this because I'm Haitian, that I get to be Haitian. I'm saying this because it's the facts, y'all. The Haitian Revolution changed the world. The civil rights ain't changed the world. Malcolm X ain't changed the world. Harriet Tubman ain't changed the world. You know what I'm saying? As much as I love him, Thomas Sankara over there in Bukana Safu, he didn't change the world. Patrice Lumumba didn't change the world. Nelson Mandela didn't change the world. Even Nelson Mandela sold the South Africans out, which is another subject, which I cannot wait to make the video. The top 10 Black sellouts. Top 10 Black leaders that will sell out of their people. I'm going to come up with that title. I already got the list, the content. I just can't wait to actually make that video. He's definitely on there. President Obama, Nelson Mandela, Colin Powell, Daniel, what's his name? Daniel Cameron up there in Kentucky, the district attorney, or was he the state attorney of Kentucky? Whatever he was, big position. He failed to defend Breonna Taylor even in her death. Who else am I missing? Of course, you already know Clarence Thomas is on the list. Come on, y'all. Who else should be on this list? I think I mentioned like 6, 7 names. Other sellouts. Who can I say? Who else? I can't think of the names right now. I already said President Obama. You know that's going down. O.J. Simpson's another one. But Haiti changed the game. I'm gonna move forward. Simon Bolivar, who is South America's hero. He was a captain, Venezuela, captain South America. He himself went to Haiti twice. This man went to Haiti twice for help. He went to Jamaica. Jamaica turned him away. He wrote this famous Jamaican letter. I haven't read the letter, but it's supposed to be famous. I gotta read it. You know, since I'm a writer, an author. I wrote 4 books. So I'm always reading. As a matter of fact, my next book, The Americans and France's 1,000-Year War Against Haiti, Assassination of a Nation, will be coming soon. Go to my website, KevinDorival.com. This man went to Haiti twice. And Simon Bolivar, if I'm not mistaken, this was like 1826. I'm going to get the exact date for you guys. What was the year that Simon Bolivar went to Haiti? He went to Haiti in 1816. He left Haiti 1816. I was going to say 1811. So he was there for a while seeking asylum. This guy was a big time. Simon was a big time in South America. Believe me, Venezuela, Panama. Venezuela, Panama, Argentina. You know, he freed several countries over there. You know what I'm saying? We want to miss Peru, Ecuador. So he freed them. And guess who helped him with their freedom to free his people? It was Haiti under Alexander Pichon, who helped him, assisted him with money, food, clothes, weapons, horses, swords, anything he needed for the freedom of his people. Because in Haiti, slavery anywhere is slavery everywhere. So they helped him twice. And guess what he did? He turned his back on Haiti. He never fully recognized Haiti for their tremendous amount, overwhelming support for the freedom of his people. He completely ignored Haiti. He had something called the First Commission of Free American States. This was a huge conference. I mean, this conference was a major deal, right? In Panama, in Panama. And guess what? I think it was 1826. And guess what? He did not invite Haiti. Haiti's only deal with him was, hey, look, what you're gonna do is free these people. Once you get your freedom, once you free your people, I need you to abolish slavery. And this Congress of America, it was actually called the Independent States of America, or the Congress of the American States in Panama. He invited all, and it was 1826. He invited all these other countries, including America, under John Quincy Adams, but did not invite Haiti. What a shame. What a shame. What a backstabbing, snake sliding individual to receive all these funds, all this money. And I'm going to tell you what he actually left Haiti with. Check it. This man left Haiti with, hear me out now, 250 men. Now, he came with 250 men, but he left Haiti with 6,000 men, 4,000 muskets, those are type of guns, 15,000 pounds of gunpowder, money, and food. We gave this to this man. Here you go. Not just gave him the money, gave him the men, the weapons, everything, and he turned his back on Haiti. Like, damn. Jamaica turned it back on Haiti. The government of Haiti begged the United States, please do not support Haiti. Do not do business with them. You know what I'm saying? If they are free, they're going to make all slaves, all enslaved Africans fight for their freedom. We're going to lose all our money. This whole state system is going to go in the dust, go up in smoke. And guess what? Jamaica turned it back on them. United States turned it back on Haiti. Venezuela, Panama, Ecuador, Peru. As a matter of fact, the reason why Venezuela's president back in the day, President Chavez, who actually who gave Danny Glover $10 million to fund the movie on Tucson, the movie that Danny Glover never came out with. He never came out with this movie. Anybody who's on Facebook and Instagram, I'm going to turn it off and go completely solely on YouTube. So check me out on YouTube. Love y'all. Thanks for the support. And it's just this man completely, set the tone for everybody turning back on Haiti. But guess what? 1825, when the French king imposed a $150 million gold franc against Haiti to pay for reparations for their freedom, to pay the slaveholders who lost their land and property, the property being the people. That happened in 1825. They literally forced Haiti with a 40,000 gunships and men everywhere and weapons. They forced Haiti. That was extortion to pay that. Not only did they put this huge debt on Haiti, they also blocked Haiti from doing trade. The United States put a 60-year embargo on Haiti that Abraham Lincoln lifted right before, the Civil War. In 1963, he finally wanted to acknowledge Haiti's existence. France finally acknowledged Haiti's existence 60 years after winning it against them. And so the reason why Danny Glover's movie Tucson was never released is because it did not have any white heroes. Can you believe that? Didn't have any white heroes in the movie because it's not ever. The white folks were the devils at that time who participated in the transatlantic slave trade. How else can you explain the humanizing of people, taking away their culture, taking away their names, violating the women and children any way you can think, violating the men any way you can think, taking away from their family, taking away from their homeland, kidnap them, torture them, force them to work for free? Does that sound like any work of some kind of angelic being, some kind of benevolent act? No, this was works of the devil. And Pat Robertson had the nerve, Pat Robertson and that Pastor Henderson, whatever, Kelvin Henderson, I don't know what his name is, Mr. Henderson, he made this video by Haiti on the stage saying that Haiti sold their soul to the devil. Him and Pat Robertson, they did 2 different times, maybe 20 years apart. I'm going to get this guy's name. I got to get this guy's name because this guy here really innocent. Pastor. Get his Keon Henderson. That's his name, Pastor Keon Henderson. So he puts this video out saying that Haiti is cursed, not knowing none of the history, not knowing how Bill Clinton, the biggest devil of them all, forced the president of Haiti to drop this tariffs on imports, accept this cheap bleach white rice, knock out 80% of Haiti's working force, which are farmers. 80% of the country got wiped out. So no wonder Haiti is going to be impoverished and poor the way it is right now. Most of the island is right now because of this ridiculous policies that these presidents were forced or coerced to go ahead and impose these laws and rules on the Haitian people. So Haiti is not the way it is by happenstance. This was made, it was created. And so that's why they would never approve Danny Glover's movie on Haiti, because it makes Haiti look too good. It's going to motivate the people. Haiti has a spirit, has probably one of the, and it's called Little Africa, by the way. Haiti has the willpower and the spirit of African people, probably deeper than any other part of the Western Hemisphere outside of Africa. Like, we deeply rooted in our African roots. And so it represents something more than just being free. But this is the fight and power of our people and our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? We are the epitome of that in the Western Hemisphere. That is why Haiti cannot look good for anything in the world, because the media would not allow it, because the media is all part of the whole games they play. That's why Haitian history is not taught in schools like it should be. It's not, teachers don't talk about it. Parents don't know about it. Students go on not knowing about it. And we just sitting here thinking we was always slaves during that time. You let them know there's a whole country freeing people and buying enslaved Africans, pretending to be slave owners, using white people to pretend to be slave owners, buying boatloads of enslaved Africans, bring them to Haiti, and then free them at the same time. As a matter of fact, Jean-Jacques Dessalines wrote, which president was that? Not George Washington. Can't think of his name right now. The third president. What's his name? Thomas Jefferson. Sent him letters telling him, hey, you know what I'm saying, we will buy those Africans off of you. And he took that as an insult. Hey, thanks for saying that in Parlay. Appreciate it. The guy who said America's the best country on earth is probably one of the best countries on earth, but definitely not the best country on earth. I appreciate that. And I want to play this quick video to you guys that I did on Toussaint and Napoleon called How the Haitian and French Chaos Created Toussaint Louverture and Napoleon. Iconic Legacies, Part 2. Now, some of the slave forces in Haiti was 15,000 people. Some of these plantation owners, they had several plantations. Someone had about 15,000 enslaved Africans at a time. It was crazy. As a matter of fact, some of the people in the government were worried that we have all these enslaved Africans. They outnumber us 40 to 1. What's to stop them from revolting, right? But they had a theory in their mind, just like elephants. If you have an elephant tied up for years with a chain for a certain length, and you take that chain off from the elephant, guess what? The elephant still thinks it's chained up. It's not going nowhere. It's going to stay where it's at. It's not going to ever, ever, ever run away or revolt against the slave master, the oppressor. That's what they were thinking. Some of the reasons why they thought this was so. They thought this was so because of the tortures. They wanted to rule Haiti, the Haitians, with torture methods, right? One of them was, I'm just going to name a couple because they're very graphic. They will put you inside of a barrel, spiked with nails, and kick you down the hill in this barrel into obscurity. Don't know where it's going. You know, the barrel's going to do one thing. One, all the nails going to get to the person, and by the time it hits the tree, when it's down the hill, that barrel's going to crack on. You're going to break your head. I mean, anything can happen. They would dig holes, neck high, smother your face with honey and sugar, and let the ants just eat you alive. Another one, they used to get these man-eating dogs from Cuba, and that was a little video that I was playing that I did about a year ago. I would definitely place this in the, you know, and yeah, thanks for about Pat Robinson. Yeah, I know about Pat Robinson, the Emmanuel. Thanks for posting that, Emmanuel Linder, about what he was doing. I think it was Nigeria, but it was some country in Africa where he was having kids or working in the mines, and they were like illegally exploiting the minerals from the land. And he over there talking shit about Haiti. Yeah, we know about him. And Mr. Keanu Henderson, I'm not even gonna play what he was saying. But I want to play like a little bit of what Danny Glover's documentary was about on Toussaint, and I hope you guys just few more seconds.
Anybody who read the story would find it provocative. In 2006, Glover's labor of love seemed finally ready to fulfill its destiny. An ensemble cast was put together of several A-list Hollywood names, including Wesley Snipes, Angela Bassett, Don Cheadle, Chiwetel Ejiofor, and Mos Def. And Glover planned to shoot his directorial debut on locations in South Africa and Venezuela. "I've got a powerful cast," Glover told MovieWeb. "As well as Wesley Snipes, we have Roger Guinevere Smith, plus a number of other African and Haitian actors." Then, in 2007, Glover received the promise of a share of funding to the tune of $18 million from a seemingly unorthodox source, the then Venezuelan president, Hugo Chavez.
Now, like I mentioned earlier, Hugo Chavez was a big supporter of Haiti because he knew what Haiti did for his ancestors. He didn't forget that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't forget that. So Hugo Chavez, I know he died some years ago. But shout out to Hugo Chavez, man. Much respect to you, and everything. This is my website here. This is the book I was telling you guys about. The Americans and France's Thousand-Year War Against Haiti. This book comes out 2024. Pre-orders are available. This will be my 4th book. I have plenty of other books, or 3 other books. Not plenty of the books. But definitely, this book is gonna be like no other. Everything I talked about tonight will be touched on here. Some things will be a lot more elaborate, but this is a book. Definitely go to my website, KevinDorival.com. Pre-order, or you can contribute to the process of the Cashapp. Courage to Believe, number 2. Courage to Believe, or just email me. My information is there. You know, I'm not too hard to find. DIC, the Nagajini said Haiti is cursed because we the first in failing to embrace our curse is the reason why our empire fell. You know, that's not true. I'm not really sure what this person is talking about. Haiti is cursed because they're allowed to do business with white devils. Like Malcolm X, happy birthday to Malcolm X. Today is his birthday. Bill Clinton's big devil. I'm going to talking extensively about that devil in this book. You know what I'm saying? Him and his cronies. Another devil, the French. You know what I'm saying? The French Empire. Many people just look at France and think of them, oh, it's a city of love and this and that, and everything says nice and clean. Can I have a croissant and some French toast and all that? Let me tell you something. There are thousands of bodies buried underneath the streets of Paris. They have these catacombs with numbered tombs everywhere. Another thing is the French are very satanic. I'm not saying all of France, but France worshipped. They had a lot of satanic cults. They sacrificed a lot of people. Europe was not a nice place back in the Dark Ages. So no wonder why they caught those diseases. If anything, they were cursed. They brought their cursed ideas, the cursed behavior into Haiti. And so all of those seeds they sowed into Haiti and the Haitian people literally is here to this day. The corruption, the abuse that they brought with them during the slave trade. I mean, I just told you some of the torture things they did. And guess what? Guess where the guillotine came from? Y'all know what a guillotine is? When you put somebody's head in this machine, you only see them in the movies, and then some big blade come through and chop their head off. That's the guillotine. Is a doctor in France called Dr. Guillotine, who they named it after. He gonna create it. And guess what? The French put to the guillotine their queen and king. You know what I'm saying? During the French Revolution. So there's a lot of misnomers, a lot of misinformation out there. Definitely, you know, I would love to go on and on about this, but I gotta continue working on this book. So I'm not gonna be in here, you know, all night, all day. But definitely, I'm glad you guys tuned in. Please check me out, follow me, like, subscribe, share, go to my website. This is my information. You know, if you want to support anybody, man, support the real, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been mentoring for like, 10, 12 years now, volunteering. Here are my books. You know what I'm saying? The Winning the Mirror, the most recent one came out last year. And I just thank you guys for everything. Check out my blog. I got a new blog article coming out on Haiti called Who's Exploiting Haiti. So go to my website here on Facebook. Facebook blocked me. But I'm gonna play this video for you guys as well. If you guys I'm gonna close out with this right here. Just let you guys what energy I'm on. So I'm just hoping the best 2023 and everything that I'm doing. And I'm writing this book to help Haiti, to help get policies changed for Haiti and for Haitians. Being the fact that I'm an African Haitian king myself. And what it did to Louisiana. And then you got earthquake that happened in 2010, you know what I'm saying, in Haiti. But if you think that was something Katrina did to Louisiana was something, see what it did to Haiti. And then you had an earthquake, 2010, down there, they say between 150 to 300,000 people died. The numbers are so off the wall. Who knows what the number is? Let's just say 200,000. I agree with you. Come on, man. That's a lot of people. Now, what really, struck my nerve, like back in 2010, I was supposed to go to Haiti. I didn't go to Haiti at the time because the earthquake happened. But so instead, I had a choice going to Bahamas or Jamaica. So I chose to go to Jamaica instead since I couldn't go to Haiti. Now, some time go on. A news article pops up 2 years later. I'm reading, I'm hearing about it that they found like hundreds of millions of dollars in gold, oil, and copper. You know what I'm saying? And natural minerals throughout Haiti. I'm like, damn, Haiti bought it like that. But they knew Haiti had those oil reserves. They knew that. They knew Haiti was worth hundreds of billions of dollars, but they're promoting to us that Haiti is poor. Now, if you pay attention, the media, they play with our minds. You know what I'm saying? They alternate like what we think and how we feel so that they can either exploit a particular population, which they're doing with the black males as they killing and shooting black males live on television, internet, and all that. They do that because they can put you in fear. People who are in fear can be easily manipulated. So watch out for the hoodwink. Now in Haiti, they're making Haiti seem, you know what I'm saying, poor and in the slums, because by doing that, now they can act as if they're pouring all this aid to Haiti. Now look, how many billions of dollars, or millions and hundreds of millions of dollars was donated through the American Red Cross? And what has been done? Supposedly they're supposed to build a hospital, or actually 2 hospitals, God knows how many houses and roads and a power plant. What has been built ever since then? So that was a little bit of video that did, how long ago was that? This was 6 years ago. This was right before I actually went to London. I believe I made this video. And, you know, as I mentioned, man, I'm on the grind. I'd love to answer any questions, comments you guys have. You know what I mean? Because I'm definitely on this grind. You're right, Emmanuel. Haiti is not cursed. How is it cursed in America? France kind of been after treasures for a hot minute. Ignorant, need to stop. Hey, I agree with you, Emmanuel. Thanks for saying that. People like Keon Anderson, Pat Robertson, and all of the major media mainstream, they love to talk about how poor Haiti is. They love to talk about how impoverished it is. It became impoverished. It wasn't always poor. Haiti was the pearl of the Antilles. But they never mentioned the robbery, the thievery France did. As I mentioned, 150 million gold francs, and then it reached to 90 million francs. It took Haiti up until, was it 122 years to pay it off? It wasn't until like 1947 that this debt was paid off. All this money. You think about this. How can 60%, 67% of your country's resources, profits, go to pay a debt and not to develop the country? What do you expect to happen? What do you expect to happen? All the money was going to France. Matter of fact, speaking of France, that beautiful Eiffel Tower, many of you guys have in your office, in your living room, and you know, paintings and on the wall. The Eiffel Tower was built with Haitian money, Haitian blood money that they robbed and stole from Haiti. This bank called Commercial Industry from France. The U.S. stole from Haiti, France stole from Haiti, Canada stole from Haiti, and all 3 countries are still stealing from Haiti, even while the people are starving to death. Even right now we speak, you got over 200,000 to 300,000 children right now starving on the streets, sleeping on the streets, trying to find something to eat. Some of the kids, and it breaks my heart to hear this. It broke my heart before I was a parent. It crushed my heart even now as a parent. That some of these young kids, the youngest 10, 11 years old, 10, 11, 12 years old, are selling their bodies on the street to get something to eat. Selling their bodies on the street to get something to eat. So with that being said, I had to write the book, 1,000-Year War Against Haiti. I had to get it on wax. I had to get it on wax to help change some of these policies and start the right conversations. Because how can the international community know this is going on, been going on past 200 plus years? They know this been going on, and step aside and turn it back, like Simon Bolivar of Venezuela did, like Jamaica did, like the United States did and been doing. When is it gonna stop? How long will the suppression, white supremacy, continue to put their foot on Haiti's neck and not let Haiti breathe for nothing? If they were just to cancel the debts, change some of these trade policies, especially dealing with the rice, because Haiti was self-sufficient with rice, some of the best rice in the world till this day. You never had no Haitian rice, you go find your Haitian friend or Haitian restaurant somewhere. To this day, some of the best fertile land. But Haiti can't even grow its own rice to compete on the international market. Why? Because thanks to Bill Clinton, greedy ass, him and his friends, American Rice Inc. Remember that company name, American Rice Inc. I wrote extensively about that company in my book. Dumping all this rice, subsidize all the American rice, dump all this rice in Haiti, and thinking the farming industry in Haiti gonna be booming. They killed the industry. That's why so many farmers, 80% of the country, left their farms, abandoned their farms, sold their land, moving to the city where they might be able to find some work. And guess what? There's no work. Haiti was a population of about 8 million people around the 80s. 8 million people. Now it's 11 million people. There's more people living in Haiti than the entire Caribbean. There's more people living in Haiti than the entire Caribbean, and the country is overpopulated and it is suffering. People living off less than $2 a day. Hillary Clinton, President Martelly, Rene Preval, they all turned down the increase in minimum wage. Why? You only paying them $3 a day anyway. What's an extra dollar or two? $5 a day, $6 a day. Somewhere you can actually do something in your community, help support the vendors, help support, put your kids in school, because the kids paying for school in Haiti. Education has been privatized. I mean, this discussion could go on off and on for a very long time. Believe me, don't get me started, because I'm already 45 minutes. I meant to do a 20-minute video. I'm 26 minutes over what I wanted to do, because I got to work on this book and some things for my nonprofit, The Courage to Believe International. I've always had an international mindset. Can nobody or nothing ever stop that? Because I believe what Brother Messiah Marcus Garvey spoke about, I believe in General Toussaint spoke about. You know what I'm saying? That we ain't going nowhere. We are here. We are supremacy. We are Black excellence. Not this the depravity, degraded, degenerate behavior that you've seen exercised and exhibited on social media and on TV and newspapers, or maybe in your own neighborhood out your window. No, we are of great people. We have to set that tone. So I hope I educate you guys on something, that you learn something. If you have a question, a comment, anything, please drop a comment inside of the comment section. I love hearing questions. You know what I'm saying? I love educating. This is what I do, other than doing my 9 to 5, which is my own company, Sky Clean Air Services, motor removal and renovations of homes, and et cetera, et cetera. And so anyway, happy birthday to me again. Happy birthday to my daughter, my newborn baby. Love you. And y'all take it easy, man. King Kevin in the building. Stay tuned. A lot of great things are coming. A lot of my documentary, Courage to Believe, Never Give Up, is coming out as well. Stay tuned. Be on the lookout for that. And of course, America's and France's 1,000-year war against Haiti. Donations are accepted. Contributions are accepted. Compliments are accepted. But if there's no funds, there's no way we can run. You know what I mean? So appreciate the support, everybody who donated years ago, last year, last month. The GoFundMe, the Cashapp, the Zelle, everything is in the bio. Reach out to me. I'm one of the ones you want to support, because believe it or not, you will be hearing from me again. Way beyond what you see on YouTube. I have great aspirations, and believe that this book, The 1,000-Year War Against Haiti, will be on CNN. I will be featured on major platforms. There have been several news companies who reached out to me, some in Haiti, some in New York, none in Atlanta yet, but that's coming. A lot of people reaching out to me because of what I've been working on, what I've been doing, and the contents of this book is going to be a head buster. Y'all be blessed, be encouraged. Black History Month is every month. You know what I mean? Peace. Bless up.